The suspect, Reginald Kane, 26-year-old male, was released from the hospital and booked into jail for 1 count of attempted murder, 3 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated robbery, and 1 count of felon in possession of a firearm.
Do we know Reginald's name before? Sorry.
What's
Do we
that?
have his name before?
He just got booked, so I just released it.
Can you spell that for us?
Yeah, sure. It's Reginald, Kane, Kane.
Is he of Wichita? Is he of Wichita?
I believe so.
Do you have an update on the victim?
I do. The victim is still in critical condition at an area hospital. Correct. And that was as of this morning. He's gone through numerous surgeries with several more planned.
Do we know where the wounds were?
I don't. Okay, another arrest on case number 17C038298. This was referenced the robbery that occurred on June 6th at the Presto, located in the 500 block of North Seneca. The female suspect was identified as Priscilla Sebastian, a 40-year-old female. She was arrested last night and booked for that aggravated robbery. That's Priscilla, Priscilla. Sebastian is Sebastian. And I'm not sure where she's from.
And which robbery was this one?
This was the Presto at 500 North Seneca back on June 6th. I believe it was covered in the June 7th media by Officer Davidson.
She had red hair.
Yes.
She got into a car with a male suspect. Was he found or is he still?
I don't believe so. I don't have any update on that.
That was going to be my question. I mean, do you think she might be connected to any of the other Prestos? Because there's been a number of them.
I'm not for sure right now how many females have been involved in these robberies, but I'm sure the robbery section is looking into any other possible involvement in any other robberies as well.
She was in Wichita.
She was arrested, here in Wichita. I don't know where she was arrested at, but she was arrested here in Wichita and booked, I think, late last night. So she's not on the sheets today.
Could you give me that case number?
Sure thing. It's 17C038298, and that was for the Presto.
Could you just briefly go over the first part of the case on
The Rubens? Yeah, sure. Just an update on the Rubens robbery and shooting. This suspect, Reginald Kane, a 26-year-old male, if you remember, was also suspected to be shot, or was shot and suspected to be involved in that robbery. He was released from the hospital and booked into jail again for 1 count of attempted murder, 3 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated robbery, and 1 count of felon in possession of a firearm. The case will be presented to the district attorney's office, I believe, later this week.
And then while we're just at it, are there any updates regarding the sexual assault of the little girl?
No, there are no updates to put out at this time, reference the Smith case.
Have you been receiving tips or calls on that case?
That I'm not sure of. I'm not sure. I can look into that and get back with you, but I have not been aware of any tips or if they've come in or what has came in.
And I don't know if anybody had asked you this. Have you guys been checking to see if there's any surveillance video?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's been numerous neighborhoods conducted and a very large radius of neighborhoods and businesses contacted just to see if anybody might have anything that might be useful.
And I'm sure you checked this also because when you look at those apartments, they're right next to 235.
Correct.
And there's the cameras on 235. I don't know if you've contacted.
Those cameras, from what I understand, are not recordable cameras. They're just monitoring cameras through the 911 dispatch center, so they don't record anything. So we wouldn't be able to go back and look at anything at that time. But yeah, we are, again, still contacting. We've been out there numerous times contacting people that might not have been home, that might be recontacted. And again, area businesses, even around 13th and West Street, that far away, we've been definitely trying to recontact and contact businesses and people in that area.
So, Roger, moving forward from today on, what can we do as the media? I mean, is there any more information? I know we are continuing to
Sure,
ask.
absolutely. And right now, I think it's just a plea to the community. If they see any suspicious activity or remember any suspicious activity, something as simple as a car that might have driven by that area, although somebody might not think that it's significant enough, it might be. So we would welcome any kind of tip, any kind of suspicious activity, something that just didn't sit right with somebody. even in that general area, 13th and West, maybe down to Central, that's a large area. Maybe you're driving on 235 and noticed a car pulled down on the side of the road, something that you might not think is significant. We would definitely take that tip and we would, work through it and try to find out something. So right now we're going to rely heavily on the community. We're still around the clock investigating this case, following up on anything that we can, contacting anybody we can. But if this individual has talked to or, told somebody, then, that person, can come forward. Again, Crime Stoppers 267-2111 is completely anonymous. Nobody will ever know your name, your phone number, your email address. Anything that you give Crime Stoppers is completely anonymous. So please, if you know something, please contact Crime Stoppers, give your tip in, and let's get this individual identified and arrested.
How's our little girl? Is she still in the hospital?
That is correct. At last check, I do believe that she's still in the hospital.
Do you know her condition?
I do not know her condition right now, no. Okay, thank you guys.